We're here at Equestria LA. My name is Solrac, and welcome to Gigaventure!
Gigaventure. What's up, guys? JT here from Gigaventure.com, and we're here at EQLA with Mandopony. So, Mando, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, well, I'm a fan musician for the Brony community, and I've been doing this now for just like, I don't know, a week or two over a year. So, and I love every moment of it. It's fantastic.
Awesome. So, how did you get into music?
I got into music because I have a very musical family. My father was a jazz vocalist, and there was just always music in the house. And I've always been into animation as well, and music and animation, soundtracks for film and everything. And it was always something that I just sort of did naturally. Like, my first toys growing up were harmonicas and pianos and that sort of thing. And I started like finding and picking out melodies and stuff when I was really like 5 or 6 years old. So it's always been there for me. And I started taking it seriously whenever I was about 13. So whenever I really picked up the guitar and the mandolin and started studying very hard on it. Yeah.
So you play the mandolin?
Yeah, I play the mandolin. That's where the Mando and Mandopony comes from. Nice. A lot of people are like, Mandalorian, does that mean that you're, into, Star Trek or something? And I'm like, I like Star Trek. Or no, I'm sorry, Star Wars. Yeah, Boba Fett. Yeah. But no, yeah, it comes from mandolin. And yeah, I've been playing that since I was 14 because of the band Nickel Creek. I was inspired by Chris Steele, the mandolinist there. Yeah.
So what other instruments can you play?
I play the mandolin, the guitar, electric guitar, bass, violin, piano, harmonica, basically anything with strings, bouzouki, a little bit of banjo, that sort of thing. Yeah, so I do mostly string instruments. I play a little bit of drums and percussion as well. Yeah.
Nice. So not only do you do like covers, you also do your own music?
Yeah, I do a lot of original songs, and one of the best parts about the show and being involved in the fandom is finding the inspiration through these characters, because they're so well defined to create original stuff. And of course the other musicians involved, like Acoustic Brony and Tombstone and Mike the Microphone, these are all people that I've really had the distinct honor of getting a chance to work with, and it fuels so much creativity. You just want to get writing. So
Speaking of the show, what is it about the show that you like?
Oh, it's an easier question would be, what about the show do you not like? Which I would just simply answer with nothing. I love the fantastic animation, the shot planning from the storyboarding crew. The writing is fantastic. The music is fantastic. The voice acting is unbelievable. I get really inspired by the music, and then I think if I had to put it into one word, it would just be the heart, the spirit of the show. Like, there's a sincerity to it that really, I think a lot of people are craving, and what I was craving. I get really tired of the cynical sort of side of the media and entertainment industry, and I think that this show is kind of showing that, you don't have to do that in order to make money, and you don't have to appeal to sex and violence in order to attain this demographic, which is very telling, I think. Yeah.
So how did you actually get into the show? Like, did a friend show you, or?
I was just on a message board online. I don't even remember where it was, and somebody posted a My Little Reaction or something to Dashi doing the laugh, and I was like, "What is? Oh, that's that new pony show." And I saw it, and the animation style was so expressive and really well done that I was like, "Oh, this actually looks cute." And so I looked at a couple of other scenes and stuff, and then pretty soon I was looking at the first episode, and I cannonballed it. So and that was like 13 months ago or something. So, yeah.
Now, with all the music on the show, what do you think about Daniel Ingram's stuff?
Oh, it's brilliant. I think that as a composer for a kid's cartoon show, he's in a really unique and wonderful position in the fact that, usually people who do that sort of work, whether it's composing background score like what William Anderson does, or if you're writing songs, you sort of do it because it's your job and because you love it, but you never really get much recognition for it. I mean, you're doing it for a kid's show, but as soon as he puts something out, it's like instant feedback, and that's as an artist and as a songwriter, that's a great place to be in. And I think that his music is really stellar because it's very accessible, but if you're thinking of it as a musician, you can tell, wow, this guy really knows what he's doing. Deceptive cadence. Those are the only 2 words I have to say. Yeah, but he's fantastic. He's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he also got featured in Rolling Stone for his music on the show.
Yeah, it was an online article for Rolling Stone online, and it was a really nice article. And there was also like a shout out to Tombstone and Omnipony, and I think was it Alex S? Was it Europe? Yeah. And I love the fact that it's becoming more and more. I hate to say the word mainstream, but I would say the word accepted. It's like, it's like The Simpsons or something, or South Park, or any other cartoon show that people would watch and enjoy. It just also happens to have this extremely vibrant community. I think it's attractive to creative people because it was executed so flawlessly on every level artistically. So musicians, artists, writers, we all sort of flock to it, and we make content.
So what kind of work are you doing right now? Like what type of music?
Right now I am working with the Creeber family over here, and we are doing a Christmas album. And other than that, I am doing a little bit of video game music for a project of a friend of mine and some voice acting as well. And I'm doing a couple other things that I actually can't talk about right now. But good stuff is coming, and I'm really excited to get back and start working on more Mandopony stuff, and excited for season 3. And I'm going to try to hit as many conventions as I can and see as much of the community as I can. So
awesome. So is there any way the fans and especially the Bronies can see your other work?
Well, of course, you can go to youtube.com/Mandopony, and you can follow me on Twitter, Mandopony, Facebook, Mandopony, and I'm at DeviantArt as well. And my actual YouTube channel is just Andrew Stein Music, Stein, Andrew Stein Music, and that's where my first videos were posted over the last, I think, like 4 or 5 years. And I've only got a couple. I think I have like 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers there, but that's where I've been posting original stuff for a while. I haven't updated it in a long time, but I'd like to go back and do that. So yeah.
All right. So is there anything you want to say to your fans out there?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I honestly mean that from the bottom of my heart. If it wasn't for you guys listening to this crazy stuff that I do, I would not be here. And it's a huge blessing and an honor to make music for you guys. And I love you all. Thank you so much for following along. Thank you.
All right. You guys heard it here from Mandopony, and I'm JT, and you're watching Gigaventure.
Thanks.